What is going on, everybody? It is Chess and a Story Time, Volume 20. We're stacking up a good amount of these. This is a great one. Life and limb were hanging on the line. I decided that I'm just going to do some puzzles. I reset my puzzle rating, so I'm just going to bang out and get like maybe 100 or 2 while I do this. Back in 2013, I had a job as a chef. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I ran the kitchen by myself for lunch. Did all the prep work, and then on the weekends, I ran the line. Well, I was doing some prep work, and I think I had to grab like some French onion soup or something, right? It was soups of the day. It was Alfredo per order. It was a great fucking restaurant. So I go in the walk-in cooler, and no one had told me that the push release to exit the cooler didn't exist. Usually there's like a little plunger thing that's like on the other side of the door on the inside where the handle is that locks it, where you push it and it opens up. Nothing existed like that. I closed the cooler door behind me. I was fucking trapped. I was level 2 certified, so I know that the cooler was set to 34 degrees. Food has to be kept below 40, otherwise bacteria will double every 20 minutes. This cooler was only 12 by 8, by, 8 tall. 8 tall, 12 long, 8 wide. Number 1 concern, hypothermia. Number 2 concern, there's only a limited amount of oxygen in this walk-in cooler. 15 minutes goes by. I was thinking, one of the bartenders would come and need something from the cooler, like lemons or something, you know what I mean? Nothing. Another 15 minutes goes by. I'm starting to get really fucking cold. I'm doing jumping jacks. I'm doing push-ups. I'm starting to look up at the little cooler unit on the ceiling, thinking about what can I do to fucking break that thing to stop the fucking cold air from gushing out of it. Another 15 minutes goes by. I'm really in trouble. I started feeling like I was getting stupid, and my fingertips were fucking numb. I was getting to the point that I didn't know if another 15 minutes had gone by, if I was going to have the dexterity in my fingers to take apart the fucking cooler unit on the top. I tried screaming at the fucking top of my lungs. I broke off one of the fucking, like the steel racks that hold all the food. I had broke off like a piece of steel that was like 1.5 feet by like a 1/2 inch thick. Beating the fucking door, screaming at the top of my fucking lungs. Nothing. I was in there an hour. Remind you, it's only like 1 p.m. at this point in time. The bar's not busy. No one's ordering food. It's pretty dead. I busted into action. I grabbed 2 pairs of tongs that were in the chicken wing bucket, and I shoved them in. There's like 2 propellers in the front of the cooling unit. I shoved a pair of tongs in each one to stop the fan. I took off my shirt. I wrapped it around my fucking head like a turban, because I know that 90% of the heat is lost through your head. And I just running in circles and jumping jacks. I figured, you know what I'm saying? Just if I keep active, it's my best shot. But the CO2 thing really started to get to me, because I swear I was getting dumber by the minute. Long story short, I got rescued about an hour and a half after being in there. They thought I had walked off the fucking job. I went outside in my car for a good 2 hours contemplating what to do before I walked back in and finished my shift. Thank you very much for listening to Chess and a Story, Volume 20, and I will see you guys next week. Ciao.